Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Virgos. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Hope you all are having a fantastic day today, Virgos. I know you are because that's the intention you set. Yes, Virgos. Yes. Okay, Virgos, this is a general reading. You know, these cards are the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann. These cards right here are the Sacred Self-Care deck by Jill Pyle. Yes, yes, yes. Love these cards. Okay. Again, this is a general reading. If you're interested in a personal one, my information is down below. Let's do this thing. Let's go. All right. Full moon energy. Yes, Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Virgos as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. Action. Yes. All right, Virgos. Listen. This full moon is charging up everybody's batteries, and for some, and I'm talking about your spirit, right? Not your actual batteries to your cell phone and all that. Yes, this full moon is supercharging everybody, right? So what that looks like is sometimes when you're overcharged, supercharged, and just charged up, it can cause you to not get good sleep, right? Because you're just constantly, mind just going, just constantly going, right? So, Virgos, I hope y'all not somewhere overthinking things. I hope you're not somewhere overthinking, vibrating low, because that is a characteristic of a low vibrating Virgo, is to overthink things, right? You don't want to do that. If you want to focus on some things, you want to tie up some loose ends and whole 9 yards, focusing on those intentions that you set, those things that you put out in the universe. Yes, Virgos, you don't want to overthink things that's just not even a, that's just not even a, as important, right? If you've moved on from some relationships, whether they're personal relationships, professional relationships, or platonic, maybe family, friendships, or whatever the case may be, just leave it in the past. Just let it go. Just let it go. Because listen, look at this right here. We have the Ace of Cups. I'm going to put this down here for a second. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the King of Swords. Yes. Okay. Virgos, first and foremost, I am a Virgo. I am intelligent. I am analytical. I am honest. I am reliable. I am a perfectionist. I am loyal. I am kind. I am hardworking. I am practical. And I am a God. Yes, Virgos, I need you to say it. I am a God. That means that you are a creator. You create the life that you want, right? So why overthink things? Why be critical of things? Why harshly judge things? Why move slow? Why question everything? Why overthink? You don't need to do it. You really don't need to do it, Virgos. Listen, it's that conscientiousness that you all see things. You kind of see things ahead. Don't let bad experiences or what you may deem as bad experiences with other people to prevent you from moving forward. You don't want to do that, Virgo. You don't want to do that. Here's all the power right here. Look at this. When I look at these cards right here, and listen, a lot of you all are emotionally wounded when it comes to money, right? But I'm telling you, Virgos, and I've had to tell a couple of other signs this too, you're sitting right there at the door. You're sitting right there at the vault, right? You literally have the key to open up the door to the vault. This is why I don't want you all to overthink things. If relationships are over, it could be a professional relationship, a personal relationship, a romantic relationship, platonic, whatever. Just let it go. When I tell you, focus your time and your energy on things that you love to do, it's going to serve you so much better. Because if you're sitting there overthinking it, this is the position it's going to have you in, feeling like, gosh, I'm emotionally wounded when it comes to money. You don't need to be. You're not emotionally wounded when it comes to money. It's a state of mind, right? When you look back, let's look at all of this right here. All right, let's make sure we get all these cards together. Yes, yes, yes. I'm trying to get some people over this hump so that you're not repeating the same cycles over and over and over and over again. Listen, these moon cycles come around every single month. So let's say, for instance, okay, you've been in the same cycle for 7 years. Okay, what's 7 times 12, right? You guys know the answer, right? 84? Yeah, so 84 months of the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, my goodness. After a while, for real, you should just be getting sick and tired of being sick and tired of thinking about the same thing over and over and over again, right? So, in this instance right here, when we look at Swords energy, we're looking at the Aquarius, the Gemini, the Libra, right? That energy. So either you have it in your chart or you've been in the company of one, right? So here's the thing. This is what you can learn from these air signs, Virgo. What you can learn is how to take back your power and your intellect, your emotional intellect. You don't want to become overly emotional about things that just passed on and moved on. This right here lets me know when you were in this state of just frustration, anxiety, crying, and all of that, your ancestors were right there watching over you. They were right there watching over you, protecting you, saying it's going to be okay. Yes, it's going. Some of you all have been having vivid dreams about ancestors or loved ones who have transitioned on, who are just right there saying, they could be sitting there in your dream with a smile on their face, very relaxed, very calm, letting you know, this is what I need you to emulate, my calmness and my cool demeanor, laid back, just relax. Listen, that's where you have your breakthrough. When you can really, really get all these toxic feelings out of your system. Like really, a lot of people see tears as weakness, but tears absolutely are not weakness. Yeah, this is where you get your breakthrough. When you finish crying, fill yourself back up with some good high vibration music. Go take a nice nature walk. Fill yourself up with all of that goodness that the universe has for you. Right. Some of you all have been in downright challenging relationships and you don't look like what you've been through. I don't want you all to worry yourselves to death where you're losing an enormous amount of weight or gaining an enormous amount of weight or doing things that you don't love to do. Right. Worrying yourself, losing hair. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. You don't. Listen, on the outside, people look at you and they go, wow, the Virgo has it all together. They're just awesome, right? And you all are awesome. You have to remember that though, Virgo, because this right here lets me know that even in the midst of storms, you all still don't look like what you're going through. You're still able to read your books, walk a tightrope, come up with all these fantastic ideas, put a smile on your face, the whole 9 yards. So yeah. This is about you having laser focus. This is where you change. This is where you change up what your focus is about, right? Instead of focusing on things, instead of focusing on the who, what, when, why, where, who put this frown on your face and these tears in your eyes and this brokenheartedness, I want you all to focus on you, right? This is what you do. You sit down and you write out a letter of gratitude for yourself and for the universe. What exactly are you grateful for? Are you grateful that you woke up? Are you grateful for your kids? Are you grateful for your grandkids? Are you grateful that you're able to move your legs and walk around in nature? And I'm talking about just like go all the way basic about what the things that you're grateful for, because I can tell you it'll switch up what you're focusing on. So instead of overthinking about things that are in the past, you're thinking about things that you're grateful for, looking forward to moving forward. You're in that present. You're seeing the current where you are as a present, and you're also setting your intentions for what you say is the future, right? So yes, this is where you want to have your laser focus on, right? Because the full moon actually illuminates empowerment from within when you untangle your past with objectivity, right? We're not talking about subjectivity, we're talking about objectivity. So you're stepping back, stepping outside of yourself, and you're looking at what are some of the things within myself I can tweak. Not finding fault with everybody else around you, but what is it within me that I can tweak? What is it that I can do better so I can maintain my high frequency? Yes, this is where you're focusing 100% on you. What is it that I love to do? What gifts and talents that I have that I can offer the world? That's where you change your focus. When you look back over your life and you see everything clearly, I'm talking about from your childhood, and even for some of you all, even in your past life, you can bring everything forward and say, okay, now this is why I am the way that I am. Yes, you all are nurturers by default. You can't help it, right? By default, you're nurturers, divine feminine. So people are drawn to your energy. You all are magnets, right? So when people are drawn to your energy, it's really in your best interest. If you really want to take the time to read some books and study on some things like different signs. What do they have to offer, and start seeing people at their highest frequency, their highest vibration. That's what I want you all to start doing. Like really start to, because you can really live in your head over, just relive things and be right here at the vault, getting ready to open up this door and miss it just because you're overthinking on the wrong things. Yeah, I don't want you all to miss it anymore. Yeah, so the deep feelings that you may have had for people in the past, you want to give that deep love and that energy to yourself, right? This energy right here, this cups energy, is for water signs. It's for Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. Yeah, so some of you all may have had some deep feelings for someone like that in your chart, which for you may feel like they caused me a lot of money. They caused me to lose out on, if I think back over my life and I think back over time, they caused me a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of money, and it could cause you to be so stuck in that period that you miss out on the fact that the universe is trying to release an abundance of wealth to you. You don't want to stay stuck on there. That's why when people say, that's why when people ask other people what their signs are, I just kind of smile to myself as I say, because this person is about to go into judgment mode. They're about to go into judgment mode. Like every Aquarius, every Gemini, every Libra, every Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn are not the same. You got to figure out what's in your birth chart, right? And always speak to people's highest vibration. So let's say, for instance, you come in contact, because this right here is Taurus. This is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay, so this is you, Virgo, right? Somebody who's literally right here at the vault. But you've actually been here before. This is cyclic. It keeps coming right. It keeps coming right back around. I mean, it comes back around in phases, right? So you've been here at this vault before where this door was about to swing wide open. I'm talking about an abundance of wealth. But because, for instance, you have been hurt maybe by an Aquarius, a Gemini, or Libra, and somebody also may have had Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in their chart, you stay stuck on that. I hate all Aquarius. I hate all Geminis. I hate all Libras. I Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, yuck, that's what my ex was. If you stay in that place, you're going to keep missing this opportunity over and over and over again because you're overthinking it. You're focusing more on overthinking the who, what, when, where, why. You're overthinking the being judgmental about it. Like, gosh, this person did this to me, this person did that to me. Instead of channeling your energy over to, you know what? Moving forward, I'm going to speak to people's highest vibration. The moment I see something that triggers some kind of feeling in me, then I'm going to exit stage left. You're not running away from it. You're actually protecting yourselves, right? But if you're going into any situation expecting the worst, guess what you're going to get? The worst. You're going to get the worst. That's how it happens. Let's talk about the number one for a second. All number one people carry themselves with dignity, right? And this is stepping into the vibration of the number one. Number ones like to stand out. They are proud. They are achievement oriented. They represent the primal impulse, and they have a strong self-worth. Number ones also will demand respect, and they feel set apart from other people, right? Perfect example of number ones is, again, stepping into a vibration of an energy that says, listen, I know who I am. I carry myself with dignity, class, and respect. I am a person who is very affectionate with other people. You know, I am someone who is very straightforward, someone who is dignified. This is you, Virgo, tapping into your divine masculine energy, saying, I'm going to take my power back. So not overthinking things, because I'm telling you, there are some signs that pick up on it real quick, and they will use it against you, Virgo. They will use your overthinking against you. They'll plant a seed because they know you're an overthinker. I'm trying to help y'all. Listen, they will plant a seed because they know that this is the thing that you will focus on, and you can't get your mind off of it. But you're going to have to discipline yourself to take your mind away from things that don't matter in the big scheme of things. Also, when a number one person is out of alignment, they can be aggressive, they can be cynical, they can be egotistical, they can be boastful, and they can even turn to bullying to create a false sense of power. You don't ever want to step into the shadow side of a number one, okay? You never want to do that. So here's a positive affirmation for you. I am at one with my mind, my heart, and soul. I magically create miraculous opportunities for me to accomplish anything. You can literally accomplish anything. So again, this is where you want to really sit down and write your gratitude letter. I am grateful for my kids. I'm grateful for my grandkids. I am grateful for my spouse. I am grateful for my partner. I'm grateful that I can inhale and exhale. I'm grateful that I am in good health. I'm grateful that I'm in my right mind. I'm grateful for peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, focus on things that really matter, because this right here, sitting in front of a vault filled with money, and you feel like you can't get to it because you're overthinking some other things. It's not where it is. It's not where it's at. That's right. We're going to use incorrect grammar here. It's not where it's at, right? Yeah. Behind that preposition. Here we go. Listen, here we go. Yeah. Let me tell you something. When I tell you I'm trying to help you, when I see these cards, and listen, I have way too many references and text messages and emails from people that's like, OMG, Queen, everything you said actually came to fruition. I see it from a different perspective. These cards, listen, even though they may not, everything in what I'm saying may not resonate with you because this is a general reading, for some people it is going to be spot on, right? Because it's talking directly to their situation. Here we go. We have the Tower card, right? This is an immediate information being released to you, Virgos. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to worry about, listen, this is where you really, really trust your intuition, right? Those dreams that you've been having, all of that significance. You see a lot of birds outside flying around you. Significance. Everything has significance. This is your card right here, the Hermit card. This is where you're going to go in and do some introspection. Let me sit down somewhere and figure out what my next steps are. Yes. This is where you are feeling fearless. You're not overthinking anything. You're not being harshly judgmental towards anybody else or yourself. This is where, you know what, I'm going to get it together. I'm going to get it together. I really am. I do have a lot of things to be grateful for, and I'm not overthinking the stuff that I have no control over. Again, it's a brand new you. That person who was an overthinker, someone who was over judgmental, someone who was living in their head all the time, that person is gone. That person is gone. You got to speak it into existence. A new Virgo has arisen. Yes. And then we have the Moon card, right? Anybody that's trying to come up against you to hurt you, Virgo, you need to trust the universe that it's already handled. It's already taken care of. That person right there has already fallen. You don't even have to worry about it. That's why I said you don't have to stay in the position of the who, what, when, where, and why. Just take the blindfolds off. There's good people around you. This energy right here is sword energy. This is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Take your power back. Take these blindfolds off. You cannot put all signs in one category. I never meet somebody and say, oh, all Virgos are this way. Oh, all Geminis are this way. Oh, all Libras are this way. That doesn't even make common sense. There may be some similarities, but how can they be the same? You have too many other, you have environmental, you have too many other things that could have caused this one sign to be a certain way. So yeah, if you start to think, okay, all Leos are horrible, or all Virgos, they're just critical and they're sneaky and they're this, come on now. That just doesn't even make sense. You're only harming yourself. Aromatherapy. Get your herbs and everything out. Get your aromatherapy going. Start seeing the value in what you have in your life. All the things that you have available to you, Virgo. That is what I have for you. Happy full moon. Get into it. Get into the energy. Yes. All right, Virgos. Have a great one. Bye.